What's going on, everybody? Just want to give you a quick tip on my opinion, my convictions, my understanding about elbow pain when you do chest press. First and foremost, the most sensible thing you need to do is, if it's something that's been constantly bothering you, not getting better and getting worse, especially if you've got clicking going on and instability, I recommend you to go get an MRI, get an X-ray, just make sure the structural part of that elbow is intact and doing fine. Now, if you are bench pressing though and getting elbow pain only when you bench press, or any type of pushing, right, whether it's over your head or straight out, I want you to focus on at least one thing for sure, okay? So remember, when we're working out, okay, first of all, you gotta know what muscle group you're targeting. Obviously, when you're bench pressing, you're hitting the pecs. But what you have to remember too is the joints that are involved. What do I mean? Let's take example for the bench press at the shoulder joint, right? What's happening is you have what? Your shoulders coming what? This way as you do a bench press, right? From your back, huh? Your shoulders should be going what? Up towards the ceiling. Remember, I'm on my back right now, even though I'm standing up. So that is the joint action. Now watch me here. You see, watch my shoulders. You see how you can clearly see how much joint action I have in my shoulders when I'm pressing? What you have to remember is the pecs is attached to the front part of the shoulder and it goes into your ribs. So in order for them to contract and actually develop and you to hit this muscle group, to activate it, you have to have that shoulder action, okay? We call this abduction, or should I say adduction, AD, okay? That's the exercise science term, okay? So you need this action going to what? Fire the pecs. Now watch me here. If I am bench pressing, look at my shoulder right now, and it's a lot of what? Elbow action, okay? Only elbow action, and you don't see the shoulder squeezing back, where you squeeze the shoulder blades together out back, that could be why you're having elbow pain, right? Okay, we have shoulder action again, and elbow action when we're bench pressing, but the primary muscle that's supposed to be doing the work is the pecs, which means you need good shoulder action. We call this shoulder retraction, right? Or abduction. Actually, this is shoulder retraction, okay? You need good action here, okay? To make sure you activate the pecs, take the stress off the triceps, as well as maximize your power, maximize the pec activation. Keep that in mind when you're doing bench press, dumbbell press, anything, especially in the chest. I can't emphasize that enough. I always tell people, in your mind's eye, as you're pressing, forget about letting the bar bounce off your chest. Okay, if you can do that, that's fine. Create that coil, but you really first need to get good at what? Squeezing that imaginary pencil that's in between your shoulder blades, okay? And then as you do your bench press, guess what? You're still maintaining that. That's very important. So right now, as you see me bench pressing, right? or pressing here, what you can't see, unless I have my shirt off, is I'm maintaining I'm maintaining my shoulder blades together out back. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and take my shirt off to show you what I'm doing, okay? It's something you have to work on. If you do that, you will also protect your shoulders, your shoulder joints, huh? Okay, now watch me here. You see that squeeze that I got going on out back, huh? I'm not removing that squeeze even if I'm pressing, huh? Very, very important. I'm keeping that squeeze together out back the best I can, shoulders down, okay? As you do your bench press, they come forward a little bit, but I'm also, again, fighting to keep an activation with the retraction out back, okay? Keep that in mind. You'll protect your shoulders, you'll develop pecs, you'll also prevent a bunch of injury in the elbow. All right.